Richie, I guess we can start with you. Last year, Kevin really bought into expectations, didn't shy away from them. Is that kind of the same? Expectations are sky high for you guys, obviously. Is that kind of the same philosophy going into this season?
Honestly, I feel like it's different. He's talked a lot about blocking out the noise, just focusing on what we got to do to get better. And yeah, honestly, he brought us into the Merit Center and just showed us a video of KG, the Beats commercial actually. He talked about, look at this, like all these guys yelling and screaming, whatever. They just, the whole moral of the story, outside stuff does not like impact us internally, which I thought was cool.
AJ, kind of same question. Is that the way you see it as far as expectations go?
Yeah, same thing.
No.
AJ, you played against Darren a few times. What did you see from his game? And talk to me about what makes him a guy that, like you, could be a winner.
He's tough, man. He's probably one of the better scorers I played against. I take a lot of pride in my defense, but I mean, he just a professional scorer, can score at all three levels, makes the right reads.
AJ, how excited are you just as a freshman to come into this league with a lot of great talent and compete against the best?
I mean, I'm a competitor, so I love to compete. That's why I chose this conference. I think it's one of the best, if not the best conference to play in. So I just want to test myself, see what I can.
And what's it been like for you to play with these teammates of yours and to make them better, but to make you better as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. Obviously, we're going at it in practice, going head-to-head in practice. They're making me better, like you said, and I'm making them better.
AJ, how circled is that matchup with Darren in a couple months in the middle of Big 12 play? Is it something you look at, especially, I mean, you'll play a bunch of top prospects. How much do you circle those games on the calendar, or is it just next one up?
No, I ain't circling it. I mean, I don't know if he's circling it, but it's just another game for him.
AJ, you're someone that's played at a high level for a long time. What's been the biggest adjustment for you through the college game?
It's more physical. Even though we played Nebraska a couple of days ago, it's just way more physical. You got to pay way more attention to detail when you're in college. I kind of built bad habits when I was in high school, so I'm trying to get rid of those now.
AJ, you played in this at some high levels throughout your career. Obviously, you just mentioned the Big 12 being the best conference in America. What makes you that kind of competitor, and what really drives your game?
I think I just grew up being a competitor. Having two sisters in the house, I was the only boy, but we used to go out in a lot of stuff. And just being with my teammates, we'll go play 2K. I'll be competitive in that, trying to win every game. It's just kind of still to me.
Rob, has the fit been at BYU been smooth as you expected it when you transferred into this program?
Yeah, it's been super smooth. Having a guy like Richie, who's a returner, he's made it really easy for me. And then KY in the environment been very welcome.
How does this system highlight your strengths?
Really just allowing me to play my game, play freely, and just make plays.
AJ, you said you had some bad high school things that you were doing that you're trying to rid yourself of. What exactly were you talking about?
Just taking plays off, just standing up on defense, just being super lackadaisical. I think high school, I was a lot better than a lot of people. So I just started getting super bad habits, which I shouldn't have. But KY's trying to clean it up right now.
Richie, in what ways are you adjusting your game with different personnel around you this year as opposed to last year?
Yeah, I think just the name of the game is using everybody's strengths, and these two, and just all of our team has really unique strengths, and just figuring out how that all fits in is it's been good. It's different than last year.
Rob, the Tater Tot endorsement going on this year, is that still a
Well, we're in the talks right now, so to be
Negotiations have not stalled, though?
No, we're good.
Rob, we didn't get to see you in the scrimmage there on campus, so you played in that first half against Nebraska. But so just how was it just kind of making your unofficial, BYU debut, and how are you feeling maybe health-wise after it?
It was my first time playing since March Madness because I didn't get to play in our scrimmages in practice. So, at first it was kind of I was trying to fill out the game and just get out there and get my adrenaline going. But, once I think I got a little layup, and then from there I think it was kind of just clicking for me.
Was playing with these two guys everything you thought it would be?
Yeah, it's everything I thought. They're super talented, hard workers. It's everything I thought it would be.
AJ, what's it like to play alongside a guy like Richie Saunders and Rob Wright? Obviously, Richie has the ability to knock down any shot in the gym. Rob, a crafty playmaker. What's it like to play with these guys?
Yeah, I think it makes all of our jobs easier because they can't really, I don't think you'll be able to really defend all three of us. I think Rob's ability to get in the paint and make decisions. If you can get in the paint, you can spray out to Richie, knock it down, or if I'm driving, you got to make a decision, either help off the corner or you're not. I just, it'll be really hard to stop us three.
Rob, when Coach says you're shutting out the noise, and Richie said the same thing, what does that entail? Is that like no social media? What extent does that go to?
It's more so just trying to not listen to the outside noise. I mean, everyone knows we're a preseason top 10 team, so just trying to be locked in and knowing we have to get better if we want to be the team that's winning at the end of the season.
AJ, there's just been so much excitement about your high school class, like you and Cam Boozer and Darren and guys like that for several years now. I guess, how competitive have you been with those guys to try to be the number one guy? And what's it like now walking into the college environment with all of you guys ready to kind of take center stage?
Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, I've been playing with those guys. I mean, we all want to gold medal our freshman year, but it's very competitive. I think we're one of the better freshman classes to come in my opinion. But we're very competitive. I mean, we're friends off the court, but when we're trying to get on the court, we go after.
You guys talk about blocking out the outside noise. How do you guys keep the main thing?
I think it's just the love for the game. At a young age, we love basketball, but I think it's just continuing to find what you love in that piece and just going out there and just hooping and just forgetting about everything else, just having fun while you're on the court.
AJ, I've talked to some other guys. They talk about just shutting off their social media so they don't have to, watch or look at if you have a bad game or things like that. What's your philosophy on that?
I mean, I did it. I did it to start the season. Not the season, but to start the school year. I deleted it for a month. I was off all social medias. And I have like a team that runs a lot of stuff to keep my, my brand what it is still. But I try to block it off sometimes, trying to pay attention to it.
Is there a person, just for both of you guys, is there a person that, that you're leaning on the most for what they're saying to you and things like that?
For me, probably just coach, just trying to pick his brain because, he's seen guys at the highest level. He coached a guy like Chris Paul, and that's one of the persons I look up to and try to model my game after. So just trying to listen to him and just knowing that he has a vision for me.
Rob, how beneficial was that to go to Chris Paul's camp this summer, and what kind of advice did CP3 give about KY and all that?
I went to his camp in high school too, but to go now and have a kind of relationship with KY, it was really good. He was just telling me just about competing on both ends and how important that was. I feel like last year I didn't always do that at the highest level, but I think this year I'm more locked in and dialed on it.
Richie, what are the personalities like in this locker room? Like, who's like the funny guy on the team? Like, what do you guys like away from the court when you're not competing?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think Moo is sneaky funny. Kennard Davis, man, he's quiet at first, but he's hilarious.
So Moo Davis, he's a funny guy, but also a guy that sounds defensive, like he's going to be a pretty good player for you guys too.
100%. I don't think he gets enough credit, but we haven't played many games, so everybody will see that.
Richie, what are practices this year like opposed to last year with so much of talent infusion?
Sure. There's been so much playing. What we got to do is figure out how to play together. And so that's been, we're 5 months of just honestly just playing together, offensively, defensively, getting to know each other.
KY talks about how he's not a big fan of practices. Does he give you guys some days, quite a bit of days off to where you can get off your feet and take some breaks?
Relatively. We get out there, but he's logical. He's logical about the way he does stuff.
AJ, forgive me if you've already been asked this, but what has the transition been like from high school to college? Do you feel like you've jumped right in and everything's smooth, or is there anything that you just had to adjust to, even if it's a little bit?
There's been some bumps in the road. Definitely just getting adjusted to physicality, getting adjusted to just being more locked in on film, being more locked in on when to get your shots, post-practice work, treatment, everything. I got to be more locked in.
AJ, we saw you at the football game right after the exhibition game. Are you really buying into that college experience? Is that part of it? Why you're, taking part in all that sort of?
Yeah, I'm in college, so I'm trying to get the college experience. Obviously, my sister was telling me, she's older, so she was like, when you get to college, try to do a lot of stuff that you could do. So I'm in the student section, I'm in the ROC. I'm just trying to do everything. I'm in in-person classes. I'm really trying to just get the college experience.
I was going to ask you about those in-person classes. Back when Jimmer was a thing, he literally couldn't go to class because it was too big of a distraction. Are you a distraction at all, or what's a typical day like?
We got class. I'm in class on time. I'm not too big of a distraction. I sit front row. We all locked in.